mon enfant nu sur les galets.
You know, you were never like this when we were studying Spanish.
Well, Spanish is a romantic language, but French is the language of love.
Oh, I see. And how am I doing?
B. Minus.
Excuse me?
Your vocabulary is great, but your diction needs work, okay? Okay. Répète. Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Mon amour.
Mon amour.
Very good. Avec moi.
Avec moi.
Baise-toi.
How about voulez-vous coucher?
Coucher avec moi. Very good.
Okay, you insist. Don't move. Stay right there. Hi, Gord. Hey, when did you get back?
Just now. I was on my way home. I thought you might want to know right away what happened down in St. Martin. We found Olivia.
Daddy, I don't understand you. You're a man of the cloth, you're a bishop. How can you think about covering this up?
What happened here is a tragedy. A woman of unimpeachable reputation died in my hotel.
What do you want me to do? You want me to help you move her to her room?
No, Maggie, can you just watch? And I will carry Eleanor to her
Daddy,
hotel.
you're not thinking. You're in shock. There are things that must be done legally, ethically.
I told you I'm protecting her family. It's going to be hard enough when they learn that she's dead, let alone that she was found in St. Martin with a man in secret.
Don't you think they deserve the truth?
The truth will be lost. They will assume the worst of both me and Eleanor. And it wasn't like that. It's not like that. She called me out of the blue. She said she had to see me. I told her I was going to vacation here, and she agreed to meet me. And then she said she had something to tell me, but before she could.
So this wasn't an accidental meeting?
No, but can you hear how it starts to sound? And a public scandal is the last thing that Eleanor or her family needs. Maggie, please. I've never asked anything of you. Please help me.
All right, Daddy. I'll help you. Gracias.
It's no use. I've called everyone I know in New York and anyone that your brother might have called. And nobody's seen him or heard from him.
Mommy, look, we don't even know if he's in New York. I mean, he could be anywhere.
Yeah, well, then why hasn't he called me? Or if he's trying to protect me, then how come that he hasn't contacted someone just to let me know that he's all right, huh?
You know how he is. I mean, Antonio likes to go his own way. And, you know, with the cops trying to frame him now, I mean, maybe that's the best way.
No, that's the best way to get himself killed. There's a warrant out for your brother's arrest. Oh, God. If he makes the least amount of resistance, they might shoot him in cold blood.
You're not solo on this, Emilio. I've got officers stationed all over the bus depot. Got cruisers out there on the street. Same for the train station and the airports. State police are going to set up roadblocks.
I'm no cowboy, Commissioner, but how's the saying go? Closing the barn doors after the horses left?
Well, there was a point in my life when I was a cowboy, Emilio, and you might be right, but I still have this hunch that Antonio Vega is still somewhere in town.
Eddie, I owe you big time for this, bro.
All right, man. Just wait till you're out of town and thank me, all right? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get your ticket.
All right.
I've worked with Antonio, but you grew up with him. Emilio, plus you know Angel Square, so who do you think he'd turn to if he needed help?
Well, if he was in real trouble, he wouldn't be turning to anybody in Angel Square. I mean, you want to protect him. His mother, his brother, everybody.
So you're sure he's left town?
Well, I know he wouldn't have any reason to trust the system. I'm sorry if I was out of line, sir.
No. I respect your opinion. I don't want a bunch of yes men around me. Go ahead.
Okay. Damn, man. This is it. A long time ago, we arrested Antonio Vega for a crime he didn't commit. What if we're doing that now?
That's up to a judge or a grand jury to decide, based on evidence. Evidence, by the way, which is mounting up against Antonio hourly. My job, my only job, is to bring him in.
Come on, we gotta get out of here now. Where's the ticket? Get the ticket. There's cops all over the place, man. Come on, man.
We're closed.
Christian, stop. The doors are always open for our friends.
If she is such a friend, why doesn't she get Bo Buchanan to call off his dogs?
I can't do that, Chris. I'm not even on this case. But that's not going to stop me from finding Antonio.
Who asked you to?
Christian Vega, I will not allow
If
you
she finds him, she's going to turn him in. Is that what you want, Mom?
I want him safe.
So do I. Christian, I think you know I love your brother, and I think you know he loves me too, and there is nothing that I wouldn't do to protect him.
Then let him go. He knows what he's doing.
How do you know that?
Because I know my brother, all right? Look, he's never going to let them catch him.
That's what scares me, Chris. Antonio will do everything he can to keep from getting caught, and that just puts him in the line of fire. So please, if you know where he is, if you have any idea, would you please tell me?
Look, I'm supposed to trust you now,
Christian, you know what she means to Antonio.
She's still a cop.
Right, I'm a cop, which means I can do more for your brother than you can. I can help him if you just give me a chance. It could mean his life.
No le diga nada.
Linda, what the hell did you just say, huh? What do you know about Antonio?
All right, Daddy, come on. We gotta get her back to her room. Daddy, come on.
It was hers. I'll take care of it.
Daddy, please, come on, let's do this quickly.
Maggie, you know, I can't thank you.
I don't want you to thank... Don't. We don't have time, all right? We gotta do this. I gotta get back to my room before Max realizes I'm gone. Now, come on.
The deep end.
Oh, look, John, isn't that so sweet? I asked
Yeah. Come on.
I don't think they saw me. Daddy, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Lonely Man. Spin City on ABC, all new tonight.
Max and Maggie were brilliant. They were posing as brother and sister. One, of course, who was very naive in the ways of money.
Oh, I can just see Maggie now.
Actually, that part belonged to Max.
Max Holden?
Yeah, and he did very well because Olivia bought it hook, line, and sinker. She went after Reggie, that was the name that he was using, for everything that he was worth.
Then where did Maggie come in?
Her timing was perfect. She showed up as the outraged Sister Daisy just in time, just as Max was signing the papers for this phony stock that Olivia was selling. All we had to do was wait for money to change hands. That's when Asa and I came in and confronted Olivia.
And what did she do?
Well, there was no bloodshed. In fact, I think we were all a little surprised how easily Olivia gave in. I think she knew that we had her dead to rights and there wasn't a whole lot that she could do. So Asa applied the screws, and she realized that there were only two choices that she had.
Which were?
She could either go to jail for what she did to Buchanan Enterprises, or she could tell us who was behind the whole operation.
And what did she say?
Look, Kelly, it looks like we were right the first time. Olivia was working alone. She was the hired gun. The person who was really after us, after Buchanan Enterprises, it was your Aunt Dorian.
Court, she's lying. Olivia is lying.
Okay, Daddy, it's over.
I can't stop seeing her. In this room where she collapsed. I have to call the front desk. I can't bear the thought of her lying there in a room alone.
No, Daddy, no, you can't do that. Once you're connected to Eleanor, you can't place the call from your room. I'll go to the hallway. I'll make the call.
No, Maggie, I've involved you.
Let me do it, Daddy.
I'll do it.
I'll do it, Daddy. Consider it payback for 20 years of disappointing you, okay?
Maggie.
Stay here.
May I help you?
Yeah, I was up on the 9th floor this evening and I saw this woman heading toward her room and she looked like she was having a lot of trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Like she was ill or something. I knocked on her door, but there wasn't any answer, and I don't know, I was just wondering.
Her room, please.
919. You know, you should maybe send somebody up there.
Yes, ma'am. I'll send someone right away. And you are?
My Spanish needs a little work, Linda. You were saying?
I was saying I have to work the graveyard shift at headquarters. A couple of big containers of coffee will get me through it. Right, Mrs. Vega?
Wow. You said all that. Well, I gotta listen to my Spanish tapes. Then I can find out what she really said.
What? You don't think I'd lie, do you?
I know you don't think that Antonio and I belong together, but you're wrong. You just hate the fact that we love each other.
You're right.
Come on, Andy. I'm gonna get you a nice cup of café con leche, and I got a bizcocho that has your name on it. Come on.
What's up? Why'd you tell me to be quiet?
Get the coffee.
What's going on?
You can't trust her, Chris. Andy Harrison is a traitor.
Come on, Linda. Look. I give Andy a hard time because she's a cop, okay? But I know that girl's crazy about my brother.
Is she? Then how come she's the reason every cop in town is looking for Antonio?
What are you talking about?
There's some evidence. A piece of shirt with blood on it. They think it's Carlo Hesser's. The shirt belonged to Antonio. It was Andy who turned it in.
No way.
What? You think I'm making this up? Look, the mayor is about to lose her job, so she's leaning on the DA, who's leaning on Bo Buchanan, who's got to nail somebody. Hey, why not pick some guy from Angel Square with a long rap sheet?
But Bo believes Antonio.
Well, maybe he did before she turned evidence. Oh, yeah, she loves her brother, all right. So, you can't trust her or anyone else who's not from Angel Square. And if you do hear from Antonio, you tell him that I'm here if he needs me.
Watch it. This is hot stuff.
This is true. Yo, Chris, let me get a couple of roast beef sandwiches to go.
Eddie, give me a break, all right? Look, we're closing up, all right?
Hey, don't give me no attitude. Give me my roast beef sandwiches. For me and my friend. Kelly, easy, relax.
She has lied and cheated ever since you've known her. And now we're supposed to believe her when she says it's Dorian who hired her to ruin your company?
Look, you've been dreading this day all along. You tried to convince yourself that there was no way that Dorian was behind Olivia's actions.
She wasn't. Just because some lying, conniving, fast-talking artist
There's
said
much
so.
more than talk here, Kelly.
What, do you mean you got something on paper?
We've got more than that. We've got a videotaped confession from Olivia, implicating Dorian as the mastermind behind all of her actions, all right? She's even gone so far as to give us a handwritten affidavit that's been both notarized and witnessed.
Affidavit? Then you already have the company lawyers on this.
Yes. Our lawyers tell us that we now have enough evidence to push for criminal charges.
Criminal? Cord? What, are you going to arrest my Aunt Dorian?
Kelly, what choices you got?
Well, if it's true, which it is not, she has not killed anybody, for God's sake.
Kelly, I know how much you love your aunt, all right? I know how much you don't want to believe that she was involved with this, okay? But I'm telling you, the facts say otherwise.
Not the facts, Cord. Olivia.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I would do anything to spare you, but I cannot spare Dorian in this. Think about what she's done. She tried to ruin a company that my grandfather built from the ground up. A company that I hope to one day leave to my children. I just can't let that go. I can't let it go away.
Cord, please, you have got to listen to her side.
I will listen to her side. In a court of law, with her attorney present, all right? I've talked to our attorneys. They're going to talk to Hank Gannon tomorrow morning.
Cord, please, think about what you're doing.
Kelly, it's not up to us.
Believe me, Kelly, this is not your fault. This is all Dorian's doing. She lies, she manipulates. It caught up with her, all right? That happens. I truly am sorry.
Look, I'll show you to the door. Mommy, listen, I just finished cleaning up. I'm going to go to the library, okay?
With you, Eddie?
Huh?
Oh, I just can't picture you at the college library.
Oh, yeah. No, I love going to check out the late-night co-eds, you know? Real choice reading material.
It's a little late for you to be hanging out, no?
Oh, no, I leave that to Eddie. I have to do research on a paper for art history. And besides, I figured, you know, wherever Antonio is, I'm sure he wants me to keep up with my schoolwork.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Your education is very important to you, Brother Antonio, but... Okay. Don't be home late, though.
I won't.
Night.
Good evening, Christian. Eddie?
Well, did you find him?
No. Detective Harrison, we did not find Antonio. Carlotta, you might want to say a prayer that we do, okay? For Antonio's sake. Eddie! That's a nice check. Doubles. You weren't by any chance in the bus station tonight, now? Were you?
Maggie.
The front desk is sending someone to Eleanor's room. It's just a matter of time before her family's notified.
I should leave as soon as possible.
Don't you think that would arouse some suspicion?
guess you're right. I'll leave first thing in the morning.
I better get back to my room. I don't think we should talk again until we get back to the States, okay, Daddy?
Maggie, I'm very grateful.
It's all right, Daddy.
No, it's not all right. There were too many times when you needed me and I wasn't there.
Oh, you were there. You were definitely there. With an opinion.
But not with the love and understanding that you needed. And yet tonight, when I asked for your help, you were there when I had no one else to turn to. You sure treated me better than I ever treated you.
Oh, maybe you weren't such a bad father after all, you know? Somebody taught me something.
I can't take that credit. Listen, you understand that neither of us can ever speak about this with anyone.
Yeah, I'll tell Max.
No, Maggie, you can't tell Max.
No, Daddy. He is the most important thing in my life. If I want to build a relationship on trust, I have to tell him the truth.
Maggie, Max does not like me. Max does not trust me. He's automatically going to assume the worst.
Not if I explain, no.
Maggie, this isn't about my reputation. It's not even about Eleanor's. It's her family. Please, Maggie, do this one last thing for me. Don't tell Max.
Look, Kelly, it's not just the Buchanan she was hurting. Think of all the people that work for our company. I mean, the families, the kids.
Joey, please.
Hey, I'm not trying to rub it in. All right, I'm trying to tell you that I understand. I've been there too.
What are you talking about?
I loved her too.
This is different.
Yeah, yes, it is different. Your family. I was just another notch on her belt. And everybody told me not to trust her. But did I listen? No. And then she wrote that book, remember? Just another reason why everybody was right and I was wrong. She was using me the entire time just to get back at my mom, and she's using you, too.
What are you trying to say?
She counts on you. For your faith, she wants your love, your support. And how does she repay you? By lying? Plotting and scheming against my family with Olivia? I say that makes you just as much a victim as anybody.
Not exactly.
Don't you try to blame yourself for this.
I am blaming myself because there's something that you need to know.
I don't go nowhere near that dump.
You're kidding. I could have sworn that I saw somebody wearing a Chicago Bulls jacket, exactly like that one, at the bus station, at the ticket counter.
Sorry, bro, what can I say? Everybody wants to be like Eddie, man.
If you're done with your questions, Commissioner, we were just about to get out of here.
Christian?
What?
If you hear from your brother, you're not going to be doing him any favors by keeping quiet about it.
Antonio doesn't check in with me, okay?
So you haven't seen him? You haven't heard from him?
That's what I said.
Okay. Let's just all play hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That seems to be the favorite game here at Angel Square, but I'd like to remind everyone that Antonio Vega is a parolee who is now officially a fugitive from justice. The longer that he stays gone, the worse it's going to be for him.
Yeah, well, maybe he's thinking things can't get any worse.
Well, he is wrong, Eddie. He is dead wrong. So if you hear from him, if any of you hear from him, I would like you to call me personally. And I'll do everything I can to make sure that Antonio gets a fair shake.
You mean like the last time? Oh, right, when he went to jail this time, right? I gotta go, Mom, right? Bendición.
Dios te bendiga.
What the hell?
Someone's out there. I'll go see.
Not like that. You're not. I'll go. Excuse me, is there some trouble out here?
Oh, we don't want any trouble.
We didn't take any hangers either.
I'm sorry for the disturbance, sir. Unfortunately, a woman died tonight in room 919. I'm trying to get some information.
Hey, tell me what, Kelly?
There's something you need to know.
Yes?
I was painfully aware of how much Dorian hated your family. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not surprised that you wanted revenge.
Okay, but that's not exactly a news flash. I mean, Dorian's always had it in for my mom and the rest of us.
No, but I mean, she's had her reasons. Look, I'm not excusing her for what she did. But the Buchanans provoked her. Okay, and that's inexcusable, too. And there's plenty of blame to go around here. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, true. Dorian gets 99.9% of it, and we'll take the rest.
Why does there have to be winners and losers in this whole thing? Why can't we just drop this whole thing and just let everybody be okay?
Like everybody, who are you talking
Like Cord and
about?
Asa. Like Cord and Asa. Just ask them to drop this thing, please. The company is still safe, Joey.
Yeah, but no thanks to Dorian.
Look, no harm, no foul. That's your motto.
I don't have a motto.
Take that one, please.
Kelly, you heard Cord. He is not going to let Dorian off the hook. And Asa? Forget it. You don't know that man. Look, you don't understand what you're asking. My respect for him borders on fear. All right, I'll talk to him. All right, but I am not promising anything.
Thank you. Thank you. Shatem. Shatem, Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
The woman died. What was her name?
We'll release that at the proper time, Mr.
Holden, Max Holden.
That's all. I didn't mean to wake you, Mr. Holden.
Oh, well, listen, since you did, why don't you get any questions out of the way now, and then we can go back to sleep.
All right. Like I was saying to these folks who obviously just came from the pool, a female guest made a phone call from a house phone to the front desk. That's how we were alerted that something was wrong in room 919. Now, they didn't see anyone using the phone late tonight. Did you?
No, how could I? Been in bed asleep.
I was asking the lady.
Well, actually, she was in bed asleep right next to me. That's it.
Yes, of course. Thanks so much for your cooperation.
Well, you're welcome.
Wait. Have you notified the woman's family?
Yes, we have.
So they'll be here soon.
Actually, they're scheduled to arrive first thing in the morning.
That it?
Huh?
All right, good night.
It's really awful.
Man, can you imagine? Dying all alone in a hotel room, no one to help you.
Well, I didn't touch my dessert, so... Bo, why don't you finish it for me?
Carlotta, you know, you don't have to be nice to me.
Why? Will it help my son if I'm rude to you?
Thanks.
Thank you. You did the right thing, Detective.
Why does it feel so wrong? Last time I saw Antonio, he was just saying, why couldn't I just let it go?
Do you have an answer?
Duty, honor, law. I could always fall back on that, but it's just not good enough.
It's all we've got, Andy.
No, it's not. There's got to be something more. There's just got to be. If only I didn't wake up that night. If only I didn't see Antonio go down to the square and throw something in the fire.
But you can't rewrite history.
If only I didn't do my duty and take the pieces of the shirt and hand it into the lab.
You know, sometimes I wish I could just go away on a long ski trip like to Utah. Just never come back. But I can't. Because this is my town. It's yours, too. If we don't do our duty, who will?
Antonio. Antonio.
Chris?
Hey. All right, look.
What are you doing here?
Don't get mad, all right? Look, I saw Eddie, and I knew you were here, okay? Look, why didn't you run when you had the chance?
I couldn't, man. The bus station, the streets, the whole town's crawling with cops.
Tell me about it, man. We had 501 on our tail as soon as we left the diner.
Wait a second, you didn't...
No. Just relax. Look, Eddie went one way, and they followed him. Look, I brought food. Come on, come eat.
Thanks.
So listen, man, look. What are you gonna do, huh? Are you gonna turn yourself in?
Are you kidding me? With all the evidence they got stacked on me, even Bo can't help me out.
Don't trust him. And don't trust any other cop in this town either, including Andy.
Hey, look, you're way out of line right now.
Stop. Look, Linda told me, okay? She was the one who turned you in, wasn't she?
Andy's a cop, all right? She did what she had to do.
No, she betrayed you. That's what she did.
What did you expect her to do, huh? Forget who she is? Forget what her job is?
If she loves you, yes, I do.
Love, little brother, isn't as simple as we would like it to be, all right? And neither is this living on the run thing either.
All right. So what happens now, huh? I mean, you know, you can't run, you can't turn yourself in. So what are you gonna do? What happens now?
I got no choice. I got no other choice. But I have to hide out.
Everything changes on All My Children 97.
Oh, can you think of a worse way to die?
I'd rather not think about it at all.
Well, listen, if you're worried about it, you can forget about it because you're stuck with me forever.
You promise?
Cross my heart. Come on, let's get some sleep. Morning's gonna be here before we know it.
Well, if we're gonna do our duty, then we gotta look at every possibility, right?
You're not denying the evidence you gathered, are you, Detective?
No, of course not. The shirt was in Antonio's apartment. It had blood on it, the same blood type as Carlo Hesser. But how did it get there? And do we really know for sure that it was Antonio's shirt, the same one he was wearing the night of the party?
Let's say somebody planted it. Who?
The real murderer. Now, my money is on R.J. Gannon.
R.J., yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, guess who I'm going to be questioning tomorrow morning? See, even a hardliner like me doesn't believe this case is wrapped up. But we got to remember Antonio is a fugitive. And if we don't find him, and I mean soon.
I heard what you said, Bo. If you don't find him soon, you're afraid some trigger-happy cop might...
Carlotta, my people have their orders, okay? They know that Antonio is unarmed. They will use good judgment.
Like, that's all I have to rely on when the guns come out and my son's life is on the...
Hey, Andy, we'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, right. Night, Carl. Good night.
Can we sit down?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Bo. 'Cause every time I think about what could happen to my son, my knees... When did it all go wrong, Bo? I had so many dreams.
I know.
When we bought this diner. Yeah, that's when it was. That's when it all started to go wrong. Antonio borrowed the money from R.J. Gannon to buy this place, and soon, Mr. Carlo Hesser was everywhere. Smiling, tempting him, Oh, I wish I'd known then what I know now.
Carlotta, listen, I want you to remember something. Antonio got off on the wrong foot. He made some bad moves there. He got involved with the wrong elements. But once he decided to turn on Carlo, and he started working undercover for us, he knew he was on the right track again. He knew.
So then I don't understand why you're turning on him now.
No, I'm not. I'm not. These are two totally separate issues. Everything that happened with Carlo Hesser, everything he was involved with before, that's water under the bridge. But if he killed Carlo, and all the evidence is adding up right now that says he is...
No.
Then we have to bring him in. We have to start the legal process. And believe me, this is something that I don't take any pleasure in.
You know my son's a good man.
I know he is. I do. I know that for a fact. And I wish if there was anything I could do to make all of this not happen, I would do it. But the evidence is adding up. So if you hear from him, tell him I'll do anything I can for him.
Yes. Fine. But he won't contact me.
Is there anything I can do for you? You gonna be okay here? Can I see you home after you close up?
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Bob? Binden. Please. Before someone else does. Don't let them hurt my son.
Took me a while to get them peggies off my back, but I finally lost them.
Yo, man, we gotta come up with a signal or something. You about gave me a heart attack.
Signal? What, you planning on moving in? Hey, look, you can't get out of town, and he can't run, so what choices does he have, all right? Look, we gotta bring everything he needs. We gotta bring blankets and food and everything we can get our hands on.
Okay? You guys already stuck your necks out enough for me.
Excuse me, all right? But wasn't it you who you said that I'm the big brother now? So do me a favor, shut up and let me do it, okay?
Besides, man, once I spread the news to everybody in Angel Square, everybody's gonna want to help. So check it. All we gotta do is take turns keeping watch, right? And then we know who to trust and who not to trust.
That's right. The cops will never find you.
You guys are great, okay? But it's not as simple as you think it is, okay? Sooner or later, they're gonna find out where I'm at. They're gonna come down here and get me. All right, before they do that and before they take me to Statesville, I need to find a way out.
You're out of town. All right, so Maynard will take care of that and...
No, Chris. I mean, I gotta get out of the country.